Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. My name's Eden. Today I'm going to be filming a what I eat in a day video. These have been favorites on my channel for quite some time, and I asked over on Instagram what you wanted to see, and the overwhelming response was what I eat in a day. So here we are. Just a reminder, I am on a GLP-1 medication, so keep that in mind when you're looking at portions. If you need to eat more, do that. If you need to eat less, do that. If you don't like something that I'm eating, this is just for inspiration. It's not a prescription. So if you don't like onions, don't add onions. If you don't like my choice of protein, do the protein that you like the most. If you don't like cottage cheese, that's where I draw the line. You need to try 2 bites and then report back. Get the good culture and let me know what you think. But this morning we've already been up and about. We went to the beach this morning for a nice walk just down to Santa Monica to get out and get some fresh air. I was wearing this top. This is a Lululemon hold tight short sleeve. I've always had the long sleeve, but I really love the short sleeve. My friends over at Lululemon sent me over a gift card to pick out a few new outfits to support my Wellness Journey 2.0. This video is not sponsored, but I'm thankful, so I wanted to show off these outfits. I'm wearing it with my Wonder Train tights, which are my holy grail and one of Lululemon's best sellers, and I'm also wearing Strong Feel sneakers. We ran over to the bathrooms at Santa Monica to change, and these flowers were so beautiful. I had to get a little bit of a selfie in front of them. I'm wearing a Swiftly long sleeve. This is the waist length, and I paired it with one of my favorite types of pants, which are the groove pant. They now come in short length, which is awesome. For my shorter girls, you don't have to get them hemmed anymore. Thanks again to Lululemon for sending me over some goodies to support my wellness journey. And let's get into breakfast. You get a 2 for today because I'm making breakfast for me and the boy. We are having different breakfast this morning, so let's just jump into that and what's in my Stanley.
Get up, stretch my legs, eat some breakfast, milk and eggs, brush my teeth up, wash my face, start my day. Wake up, get up, stretch my legs, eat some breakfast, milk and eggs, brush my teeth up, wash my face, throw my clothes on, start my day. Wake up, I can smell the smoke from the bacon. Let's go, see the sun shining from the windows. Okay, I know that today'll be a good day. Okay, I know that today'll be a good day. A, B, C, 1, 2, 3. Drink some water, brush my teeth, get out of bed and I stretch. Bed in my hair is a mess. Look through my clothes for a fit.
It's time for lunch. We're having leftovers, but I'll walk you through how I made everything so that you can replicate it if you'd like to. I'm having nachos for lunch. I really like these chips from Sprouts. It's the Sprouts brand. It's just tortilla chips, sea salt, hint of lime, and they're cooked in avocado oil. And then for queso, I'm using this. It's already mixed, so I figured I would tell you how I made it. Oh, I forgot one thing. It's Good Culture cottage cheese, or any cottage cheese that you like. Let me go get the other ingredient for the queso. This is the star of the show. You can use any like seasoning packet. I usually use about sometimes I'll do a whole thing with like half of this, but just kind of eyeball it and taste it. It just tastes really yummy and delicious. I have some pico that I made yesterday. These are leftovers, obviously. It's just cilantro, onion, tomato, jalapeno, and lime, and it smells divine. A little bit of cheese, just a sprinkle of regular cheese along with our higher protein queso mixture. I have some ground turkey that we cooked up. This is so much ground turkey, and we still ate this yesterday, so it was like a big 1.5 pound thing. And this is also seasoned with the same siete. This is our favorite holy grail. So I'm gonna warm some of this up, and then I'm gonna use some Greek yogurt, a sour cream. I use about 10 chips, and this gets kind of weird if you warm it, so I'm not gonna warm it. What I do is I warm the chips in the air fryer till they get like, you know, start to sizzle a little bit. Then I add this to the top, that warms it. And then on top of that, I put the warm meat, so that also keeps it warm, and it kind of melts like whatever little sprinkle of cheese that you do as well. But I do that because I didn't like the the results when I warmed this on its own. So that is my nacho lunch layout. I'll show you when I make it. This is one of the ingredients and macros on the chips if you're curious. I usually do the serving of 9 and then I add 2. I have 11 chips, and that's usually good for lunch for me. But these are so good. I love them. They have a purple kind as well, like a, not purple, blue corn as well. Okay. These chips are nice and warm, so I'm going to put them on my plate. You just kind of spread them out enough so that you think everything is going to get some toppings on it. Okay, perfect. Then go in with the cottage cheese queso. This is what we're looking like so far. Then cottage cheese queso next. You can really, you know, go wild with this. It's pretty high protein, yummy queso substitution, I'd say. So I do a couple of spoonfuls, and looks like that. Now I'm going to add a little bit of cheese. You get that cheddar flavor too, because cottage cheese is cheese, but you know, like the flavor is not like cheese flavored, or like cheddar cheese, what you would expect on nachos. There we go for that part. Now my meat is done. I'm gonna grab that out really quick. All right, this is ground turkey. Of course, if you don't like turkey, like I said at the beginning, you could use beef, you could use chicken, you can use shrimp, you can crumble tofu and season it really well. Completely up to you. I do a good amount because I want to get in some good protein today. So that's what it looks like. Ground beef. And now I'm going to put the rest of my toppings. I totally forgot that I had guacamole in the fridge, but I think I'm going to skip it because they're already pretty loaded. I'm going to add a few packets of taco sauce on the top. This looks delicious. Again, you could do like protein chips under the bottom. You could, you know, do whatever you want with these. And siete chips would be delicious too if you're into that. But yeah, these are my nachos that I'm having for lunch. I had some of these when I dropped the boy off in the car. It actually was not this flavor. The flavor that I had is still in the car. But we have like, we got the variety pack of the Smackin' sunflower seeds. So we have all the flavors. In the spirit of transparency, today is a different day. I filmed my dinner last week and I don't know what footage is. So I'm going to give you a recap and then a bonus meal, which today is actually going to be my lunch. So last week, I guess I filmed this. So I had made a panko breaded chicken breast last time, and I put this sturdy sauce on top by Chad and Barney's. I've shown this on my Instagram before, but I believe it was the herb and garlic one. This is the sweet basil, and there's also a marinara. I like it a lot. I can't taste the protein at all. And it's 80 grams of protein per jar, obviously. It says right there. So I put this on top of the chicken cutlet that I had done in the air fryer, a little bit of cheese, put it on the broiler, and then I had some air fried broccoli. So that's what I had for my last video, but I don't know what happened to the footage. It's gone. And then that evening, like just after, I was gonna make a Ninja Creamy, but I was not in the mood for a Ninja Creamy, but I wanted a little something sweet. So I had a tablespoon of this doughy, which I really like. And it's just like an edible, obviously most cookie dough is edible, but you can eat it raw or you can bake it. And the ingredients are cashews, maple syrup, chocolate chips, vanilla extract, salt, and baking soda. And that's all. And it actually does bake up pretty well. A few days ago I baked it for the first time and I thought it was lovely that way as well. I think they have like a chocolate, a peanut butter, a few others. I've only tried this one. It came in a 2-pack at Costco. Finally getting into my second one after, I don't know, I feel like we've had them for 3 or so weeks maybe, I don't know. But that's what I had in my last video. But today I'm going to be making a chicken Caesar like smash taco. If you've seen the Big Mac tacos, we used to make those a lot when we lived in Mexico. The boy has these tortillas. Luckily they're carb balanced and they're flour. Typically I would do this with a corn tortilla, but we're just gonna make it work. I'm gonna pull the camera down so you guys can see what I'm doing and so that I can eat lunch because I'm hungry. Wow, I look kind of snatched. I have a tortilla here and I have just some ground chicken from Sprouts, and I'm going to, I don't know how much I need. Probably not a lot. We'll start with like this and see how that goes. I'm just gonna smash it into the tortilla. And I try to get like all the way to the edge because with these kind of tacos, it does shrink in like quite a bit. So I don't want it to be balled around the edges. Oh yeah, that was like the perfect amount. There we go. This is 93% lean. So I probably will spray my pan with just a tiny bit of avocado oil. And there it is, smashed on. Tried not to touch much of the chicken with this hand so I can season it. I'm using the flavor. It's hard to season with my left hand, oh my gosh. This is the Flavor God Garlic Lovers that I seasoned it with. And I'm gonna go and put this straight into a lightly oiled pan. All right, and you do meat side down. And I'm gonna let that do its thing for a little bit. All right, this is one of those tiny little lettuces. They're so cute. I'm just gonna cut this up. I don't really like the little tip part, so I'm not gonna put that. This should be just enough for my taco, I think. I'm just going to put that in a bowl here. My camera seems to be having a moment today. I have this Caesar dressing from like an extra that I had from a salad. So I'm going to put a little bit of that, and then I'm going to add just a bit of plain non-fat organic Greek yogurt from Costco. Grab a spoon. Just because I like things pretty saucy, so I'm just adding a little extra protein and sauce. I'm going to add some cracked black pepper to this too. I just knocked my Stanley off the counter and broke my glass straw, so I need to find all the glass that's on the floor. So here's our chicken part, our salad part. We're going to combine the two, obvi. Put this right on top. Gonna add a sprinkle of parm and one more crack of black pepper, I think. There we go. Chicken Caesar salad. Ooh, smashed taco. Yum. Excuse me, I was just taste testing my taco. It was very good. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Until next time, get out there and love life, and let me know down below what one of your favorite meals has been lately. Maybe I will incorporate it into my routine. I will talk to you guys really soon. Take care.